breakfast, Coach.
Hey!
How
y'all doing?
Adjustment.
Yes.
Bam.
Oh, all right.
Hi, people.
Hey, people. You know what? We missing our little Miss Vonnie G in the place to be. So
yes.
We just want to send a little shout out to you. Hey, girl.
Hey, Vonnie.
How are you? I'm Nishan. And this is Shelly on the Beat.
Bump, bump.
And this is
Story time. Story time. Story time.
We do it for the community, as our lovely Vonnie G says. All the time. We doing it for the community. For real. So
cute.
Oh God, I got it done. I got my hair did.
Shalom.
Shalom, Mr. James Morgan. Shalom, Moray. It's good to see y'all. Everybody come on in the room. Come on.
Come on. Sister Gwen, Shalom. Today 10 Commandments Day.
It is.
Yeah.
All right.
It's Thursday.
So we're going to be going to Exodus chapter 20. And we're going to be reading all the 10 Commandments. Here we go.
Hey.
Got it?
No.
Okay. And Elohim spoke all these words, saying, I am Yahuwah Elohika, which have brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. You shall have no other Elohim before me. You shall not make unto you any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in the heavens above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. You shall not bow down yourself to them, nor serve them. For I, Yahuwah Elohika, am a jealous owl, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and guard my commandments. You shall not take the name of Yahuwah Elohika in vain, for Yahuwah will not hold him guiltless that takes his name in vain. Remember the day of the Sabbath to keep it holy. 6 days shall you labor and do all your work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of Yahuwah Elohika. In it you shall not do any work, you, nor your son, nor your daughter, nor your manservant, nor your maidservant, nor your cattle, nor your stranger that is within your gates. For in 6 days Yahuwah made the heavens and the earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore Yahuwah blessed the day of Sabbath and hallowed it. Honor your father and your mother, that your days may be long upon the land which Yahuwah Elohika gives you. You shall not kill. You shall not break wedlock. You shall not steal. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. You shall not lust after your neighbor's house. You shall not lust after your neighbor's woman, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is your neighbor's. And that is
that all?
That is.
That is the last one.
That's it.
Torah. Y'all know my hair.
Remain in Torah.
That's life. Hi, Sister Sheila. Sheila. Shalom.
Shalom. All right, so this is a short day, so we're only going to be going till for a half an hour.
Yep.
So we're going to get right into it. Do you have a backstory for us? Or
let's everybody know they're hanging on the cliff. hanging.
Okay, so we were on verse 20.
I did this, but I think were we on 24?
I think it was 24.
Okay. It's one of those.
Okay. So let's start at 23. Okay. 3 years afterward, Yakan sent Menelaus, yes, the aforesaid Shimeon's brother, to bear the money of the king. and to put him in mind of certain necessary matters. Yep, that's where it was.
Yep.
But he being brought to the presence of the king, when he had magnified him for the glorious appearance of his power, got the priesthood to himself, offering more than Yakan by 300 talents of silver.
So basically, he bought it. So,
well, Menelaus, he sent him to the king. To the king, and he was the one that bought the priesthood. Yakan was wanted. He was
the one that wanted and did that underhanded stuff to own the Yahoo. Yes. Yeah. See what happened? Dig one ditch.
Karma. That's what the folks call karma. It come back real quick.
Came right back at him.
What goes around comes around real fast.
Also, basically, Yakan was buying the priesthood. He was like, "I'll give you." Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yep. That's exactly what it was. So he got offering more than Yakan by 300
because Yakan sends him, so he can easily just count it up and say, "Well, I'll give you Yakan sent this, but I'll give you this."
Yes, that's exactly what he did. Ooh, dirtiness. 25. So he came with the king's mandate, bring nothing worthy of the high priesthood, but having the fury of a cruel tyrant and the rage of a savage beast. Then Yakan, who had undermined his own brother, being undermined by another, was compelled to flee into the country of the Ammonites. So
what happened? You did it to your own, and now somebody else did it to you.
You did it to your own blood relative.
Yeah, but you can see how everything is starting to get a little out of the Hebrews' hands into the hands of other nations. Them heathens.
The heathen. The Gentiles for
a little bit of money. That's all.
Over some money. 27. So Menelaus got the principality, but as for the money that he had promised unto the king, he took no good order for it, albeit Sostratus, the ruler of the castle, required it.
So he tried not to even get the money.
So he promised it and then was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Because the king probably wasn't going to trip.
No.
The king got so much money, he ain't saying that so-and-so give you the money. But dude here, he was like, give me the money. Dude.
Yeah. Yeah, he was. He was like, where the money at?
You owe.
Yeah, where the money at? Pay me. For unto him appertained the gathering of the customs. Wherefore they both called before. They were both called before the king.
Oh,
wait a minute, Yakan and
Strata,
Sostratus, Melanus.
Yeah.
Let's see. Melanus left his brother Lysimachus. What is that? Lysimachus in his stead in the priesthood, and Sostratus left Crates, who was governor of the Cyprians.
Oh, so they must have to go to the king. So they left someone in charge.
Oh, they were in one place and they had to go to where the king was.
Yeah.
Okay. 30. While those things were in doing, they of Tarsus and Malos made insurrection because they were given to the king's concubine called Antiochus.
What? What?
Wait. I'm sorry.
Are these men?
Yes.
Wait a minute. Wait, y'all. Did y'all hear that? Wait.
While those things were in doing, they of Tarsus and Malos made insurrection because they were given to the king's concubine called Antiochus. I hope.
Okay, I'm gonna
I
tell you what
hope.
it sounded like. It sounded like the king had a man,
Yes.
which was a concubine.
Yes.
And then these two, Taurus and Malos, was upset because they were
given
to the man.
So they
Yeah.
was mad.
Yeah.
Whew. Okay, 31. Then came the king in all haste to appease matters, leaving Andronicus, a man in authority, for his deputy. Now Manilos, supposing that he had gotten a convenient time, stole certain vessels of gold out of the temple and gave some of them to Andronicus, and some he sold into Sor and the cities round about.
So you peddling took some stuff out the temple.
This man, he crazy. That's bold.
Real bold.
33. Which when on Yahoo knew of a surety, he reproved him and withdrew himself into a sanctuary at Daphne that lies at Antioch.
So on Yahoo heard about it and told him about it, but then he
was like, I gotta go because y'all, I'm not.
He went to a sanctuary, a safe place.
He knew it was going down. 34. Wherefore, Manelos, Andronicus apart, prayed him to get on Yahoo into his hands, who being persuaded thereunto, and coming to Yahoo in deceit, gave him his right hand with oaths. And though he were suspected by him, yet persuaded he him to come forth of the sanctuary, whom forthwith he shut up without regard of justice.
So he got him to come out, then he shut up the sanctuary. Come on, Yahoo, though, you suspected it, but she was like, maybe I'm wrong. You was right, dude.
Yeah, he should have stayed.
Ruach was telling you. He was
talking to him. Follow your first. That first mind is usually
always
the Ruach. Yes. 35. For the which cause not only the Yahudim, but many also of other nations took great indignation and were much grieved for the unjust murder of the man. So they killed him on Yahoo. Mm-hmm. They took him out of this. He lied to him. He said, I promise. Mm-hmm. Was he swear whatever he's going to swear to him, lying to him. Yep. Got him to come out and then killed him.
And now all the other nations are mad because they killed Yahoo, because Yahoo was righteous.
He was righteous. He was righteous.
Because quiet as is kept, if a righteous person rules, the earth is at peace.
Everything is cool.
Everything is cool.
Absolutely right.
But a righteous person ain't reigning so long. Nobody knows. Especially in our time. We don't even know what that looks like.
Nobody knows real peace.
Nobody knows what it looks like.
Not in the land. Not in the land. 36. And when the king was come again from the places about Sicilia, the Yahudim that were in the city, and certain of the Greeks that abhorred the fact also, complained because on Yahoo was slain without cause. They didn't kill this man. Mm-hmm. Therefore Antiochus was heartily sorry and moved to pity and wept because of the sober and modest behavior of him that was dead.
Because he liked him. He saw that he was
a good man.
He was a good man.
Wow. Mm-hmm. And being kindled with anger forthwith, he took away Andronicus his purple and rent off his clothes, and leading him through the whole city unto that very place where he had committed impiety against Yahoo. There slew he that cursed murderer. So he stripped all his clothes off, took him naked, dragged him naked through the city to humiliate him first. Yep. And then where he killed Yahoo, he got killed himself.
Yep. See, it just don't pay. Especially don't mess with Yahuwah's people like that. You just don't.
You don't. That was swift justice too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thus Yahuwah rewarded him his punishment as he had deserved.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So it was Yahuwah using Antiochus
Yes.
to get him.
Yes. 39. Now, when many sacrileges had been committed in the city by Lysimachus with the consent of Melinos, and the fruit thereof was spread abroad, the multitude gathered themselves together against Lysimachus, many vessels of gold being already carried away. So
they have started carrying stuff away already.
So Menelaus, he bought the high priesthood, right? Remember, because
yes,
yeah, okay. So he's the high priest, and he's doing all this dirt. This is crazy.
Yeah. And he's the one that got them
on Yahoo killed.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Lysimachus armed about 3,000 men and began first to offer violence. One Araunus being the leader, a man far gone in years and no less in folly. So he's a fool, and he's an old fool.
Yeah.
Wow. 41. They then, seeing the attempt of Lysimachus, some of them caught stones, some clubs, others taking handfuls of dust that was next at hand, cast them all together upon Lysimachus and those that sat upon them. Oh, they throwing everything in him. 42. Thus many of them.
I'm just laughing. Go ahead.
Okay.
These people.
Thus many of them they wounded, and some they struck to the ground, and all of them they forced to flee. But as for the temple robber himself, him they killed beside the treasury.
I was laughing because, like you said, they use even dust. You don't. There's so much power and stuff. Like, you put dust in somebody's eyes, forget it.
Yeah.
Just pick up something.
Whatever it is that you. I think that's where my grandmama got it from. When she was mad, whatever laid her hand, she was using it to whoops.
These people say, I ain't got no. Here's go some dirt.
That's exactly what happened to me. That's exactly what happened.
They say, I ain't got nothing else. I got some dirt.
Gotta work. Dirt to work. 43. Of these matters, therefore, there was an accusation laid against Menelaus. Now, when the king came to Tsor, 3 men that were sent from the Senate pleaded the cause before him. But Menelaus, being now convicted, promised Ptolemy, the son of Doremenes, to give him much money. There he goes, promising
money again.
If he would pacify the king toward him. He, taking the king aside into a certain gallery, as it were to take the air, brought him to be of another mind. So much so that he discharged Menelaus from the accusations, who notwithstanding was cause of all the mischief. And those poor men who, if they had told their cause, yea, before the Scythians, should have been judged innocent, them he condemned to death.
So
he got them innocent people.
He killed them. He got them killed, and he got to stay alive because he could talk that talk. Because he got somebody in his favor.
Promising,
and he still ain't paid the money back.
Promising money he ain't got.
But wait, it ain't that he ain't got it, because he took the money from the guy.
He took that money from Yaakov
to give, and then he just said, I'll give you more, but he never gave the money.
Just kept that money.
So he just kept the money. Oh, he just kept the money.
This dude straight, and he talked a good game, so he ain't lost his life yet.
It ain't like he went back and gave the guy his money back, say, yeah, dude, I just promised more to you. Like,
that's
because now you over him.
He is over him.
Yeah. and they gave a lick of money. They kept your money. You paid him to deceive you
That's crazy.
because you first deceived somebody. See what
Hello.
happened?
Let's see. You wanna?
Oh, let me look. We could use some of that swift justice, right?
Mm-hmm.
YouTube is lying about how many. They always lying about how many people. Look, they be saying 3. Look at all these people.
They said it's 3 on here.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, they always be doing stuff like that.
That's a mess.
Where they were at peace with. Oh, only Yahweh was ruling because he. Oh, yep. Make sure that Torah. Mm-mm.
Okay. Thus 48. Thus they that followed the matter for the city and for the people and for the holy vessels did soon suffer unjust punishment.
Unjust punishment. Still doing that today.
Nothing new under the sun.
We do have unjust punishment.
Yeah.
They make it look like we did stuff we have never done.
Well, right and right is wrong
Yeah.
in these days.
Yeah.
So they're literally putting to death innocent men.
Oh yeah.
As
put him
we
in
speak.
jail, put him kill. Yeah.
Yep.
They don't care.
Crazy. 49. Wherefore even they of Tsor, moved with hatred of that wicked deed, caused them to be honorably buried. Okay, so that at least they treated their remains with respect. They didn't just dog them.
Yeah.
Because they found out that they were innocent.
Yeah. So they was like, we're not gonna let them go down like we ain't gonna let it go down like this.
50. And so through the covetousness of them that were of power, Menelaus remained still in authority, increasing in malice and being a great traitor to the citizens.
So he just got meaner and meaner. And he owed the king money.
She's still bringing up that she wish she could go back in time and say, hey, king, this fool owe you money.
Did you forget he owe you some money? He lied to you.
I think he knew he lied to him too.
You think so? You think the king knew he didn't give up the... Oh, because he said it, but remember they on their way to see... Did they ever make it to the king?
I think that's why all the innocent people would die. Yeah. They probably would have told on him.
Yeah. He got to cover up now his stuff.
Yeah, he got to cover his tracks. Chapter 5. About the same time, Antiochus prepared his second voyage into Egypt. And then it happened that through all the city, for the space almost of 40 days, there were seen horsemen running in the air, in cloth of gold, and armed with lances, like a band of soldiers, and troops of horsemen in array, encountering and running one against another, with shaking of shields and multitude of spikes, and drawing of swords and casting of spears, and glittering of golden ornaments, and harness of all sorts. Wherefore every man prayed that apparition might turn to good. I hope this means something good.
I
hope this means something good.
It depends on what side you on. I think if it means something good or bad.
I think she's right.
Because if I see the horses of the apocalypse, I'll be,
hey, go, get it.
Some people gonna be mad.
They're gonna be like, oh,
I'm scared.
Mm-hmm. That part.
Oh,
that's good. Verse 5. Now, when there was gone forth a false rumor, as though Antiochus had been dead, Jachin took at the least 1,000 men, and suddenly made an assault upon the city. And they that were upon the walls being put back, and the city at length taken, Menelaus fled into the castle. But Jachin slew his own citizens without mercy, not considering that to get the day of them of his own nation would be a most unhappy day for him, but thinking they had been his enemies and not his countrymen whom he conquered.
it gotta be bad when you kill your own people and don't even know if
Because you're
your enemy's
paranoid.
not. Yep, you're paranoid, and
Because
you've done them so wrong.
that I was about to say
You've done them so wrong.
you've done so much dirt. You know
Yeah.
that's that
Mhm.
guilt.
Yep.
You done people so dirty.
Mhm.
You so paranoid that you think everybody out to get you
Yep.
now because
Yep.
you done did so much dirt to people.
Mm-hmm. And you killing your own people. Yep. Because you just kill everybody that come near me.
So he that was his coup attempt. He
Yes.
trying to get the priesthood back from Menelaus.
Yeah. See,
just backwards. Oh my goodness. Verse 7. Howbeit, for all this, he obtained not the principality, but at the last received shame for the reward of his treason, and fled again into the country of the Ammonites.
And he still didn't get it. All that. See, what you should have done was went to the man that took your money. You trying to go up against whole countries and stuff. Go get what's his name?
Menelaus.
You need to be going to him. He got your money. He the one betrayed you.
She trying to get this money to this.
He the one betrayed you.
Like, that's the one that
you going after the wrong people. The one that betrayed you up there somewhere kicking it with Kool-Aid and French fries, and you down there killing your own people. What? I just don't understand the level of ignorance. Like,
you know that people had good sense. That was just straight evil.
Yes.
That was straight wicked. You know the difference between right and wrong. You know what you're doing.
Especially if you see that apparition coming. Hey, I might be swinging at everything too, but still. Because I'm sure they was looking fierce.
Yeah.
Oh.
Horses in the air.
In the air.
Back and forth.
Oh, they got flying horses. I'm sorry, y'all. This is crazy. These people crazy.
They're crazy. Verse 8. In the end, therefore, he had an unhappy return, being accused before Aretas, the king of the Arabians, fleeing from city to city, pursued of all men, hated as a forsaker of the Torah, and being had in abomination as an open enemy of his country and countrymen, he was cast out into Egypt.
Mm-hmm. He said, "Ain't no well, it's your fault. You betrayed your own people.
It is.
Now you don't know who for you, who against you, because pretty much those people ain't liking you because you're so darn mean. Yeah, you're no like if I was even if you weren't of my country and you tried to come to my country, I'm not letting you in because you shady."
You doing your own people like this? You ain't gonna
imagine
no
what you gonna do for us. Yeah,
you ain't got no love, disdain for me. You ain't got nothing for me.
You sell us just like that. You
Real
do
talk.
wrong to us.
Thus he that had driven many out of their country perished in a strange land, retiring to the Lacedaemonians, and thinking there to find help by reason of his kindred. And he that had cast out many unburied had none to mourn for him, nor any solemn funerals at all, nor sepulchre with his fathers.
Whoa, they didn't have put him burying place.
They just
he got ate probably like Jezebel.
Dogs.
Yeah.
Yep. Some dogs.
See what happened? He ended up with dog poo. First he was the food, then he was the excrement. I'm just saying. That is crazy.
That's wild.
When you evil.
And we don't have a cliff, but we're gonna stop right here because we have to go into our next discussion. we're only going to do a half an
That's a
hour.
clip to me.
That right there, him not having a funeral, not being buried. He wasn't even buried in the tomb of his
The
relatives.
animals just ate him up.
From the rooter to the tutor.
Nobody to bury you.
Nobody to mourn over you.
Nobody
cares. Because you was that twisted.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't like you just, was in the wilderness hunting. Nobody could find you. It was nobody cared.
Because you were so
nobody
evil.
cared.
Nobody even wanted you. That's not okay. All of that.
That is so not okay.
And then you got to go to Sheol.
Right?
Baby.
Right? Red Kool-Aid. That's right, that red Kool-Aid. You know what we drink.
Wow. So,
YouTube is tripping. Y'all frozen at LaVon's phone, but that's LaVon's, yeah.
Wow, y'all. Yeah, so
where did we stop at?
We stopped at so we're gonna be going into verse 11 from chapter 5.
Okay.
So you know what, y'all?
We're actually gonna be there here. You're not gonna see us tomorrow. Yep. You're not gonna see us tomorrow. Y'all gotta hang there till Monday. That's y'all cliff.
There you go. There you go.
That's y'all cliff.
You know what? We got a really good lesson in what the scriptures that we just got finished reading. That that deception and that wickedness, swift justice. Swift justice, especially that part where on Yahoo was killed.
Yeah,
swift justice. The Most High is mindful of his righteous and upright. Yeah, and
then Yahoo was really upright.
He was,
like really,
like you were saying before. There was peace, like true peace in the land. Everybody partook of the peace in the land because somebody upright was in position.
Yeah, yesterday when we were reading how they was trying to take the money, everybody prayed.
Yep. The women wrapped themselves in sackcloth and
because the owner Yahoo was like, they saw the look on. Yep. They was with him like.
That's powerful. Well, y'all, like she said, you won't see us tomorrow. You'll see us on Monday. Look at this one. She loves that part. So, remember, just like when your mama used to tell you, when that street light come on, you better get home.
You hear that buzz, buzz, buzz.
You better get home. So, guess what? Return to Torah.
Yes. Sun is going down.
The sun is setting on this thing here.
Yep.
You better get home. Get to Torah. Get to Torah. Get to Torah. All right, y'all. We're going to shut this down so that we can go to
ready for Enoch.
She's going to be teaching. And we'll see y'all
Shalom
next week. Shalom.